Good morning, Jackednnerdy fans. Welcome to my non-spoiler review of Freelance. Before I jump into that review, though, as always, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way you guys never miss out on a video. And if you do enjoy our content, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It supports our channel immensely, and it is the greatest metric that YouTube uses to decide to promote our videos to other users. So it doesn't cost you a thing. Hit that thumbs up button. We appreciate your support. So, with that out of the way, let's jump into it. This is the new John Cena action comedy film, Freelance. To be honest, I saw the trailers and I thought it looked funny. I thought it looked quippy, but I didn't put a lot of stock in this film. I thought it was just going to be a cheap, throwaway kind of film. And you know what? I was actually very, very surprised and shocked. I actually enjoyed this movie considerably more than what I thought. The comedy is really on point. I love John Cena. I think he's a fantastic comedic actor. He's his timing is perfect and everything, and he really leans into the image that he's built over the years in the WWE and everything. So that was the main draw card for me when I saw that this had John Cena in it. Another two actors that are in it were also big draw cards, but I'll get to that in a minute. But I thought, I was really, really shocked at just how good this movie actually was. Like I said, the comedy was on point. The action was pretty good. It definitely took me by surprise. So, other cast members. So we've got Alison, Brie, who I'm not really familiar with. I can't really remember what else she's been in, but she was really, really good, and she's absolutely stunningly beautiful in this film. Alice Eve, again, I'm not really familiar with her work. Juan, Pablo, Raba, I hope I pronounced his name right. He's fantastic. I've seen him in a couple of things now. Again, more comedic kind of roles. But I think he's absolutely fantastic. His timing is brilliant. And again, he really leans into the kind of the stereotype and everything really, really quite well. And I really, really loved him. He's supposed to be the antagonist, but he's very, very comedic and what have you. So definitely love Juan. He was one of the draw cards because I've seen him in a couple of other things, and I always really like his stuff. So that was great. Christian Slater. It is so good to see Christian Slater back on the big screen. I've missed him a lot. I'm a big 90s action movie kid, and Christian Slater is one of those actors that I just love from back in the day, back in the 90s. So really good to see him back. And also Marton Csokas. I'm probably butchering his name. Been in huge movies, Kingdom of Heaven and all sorts, but he's in it and he's absolutely brilliant as well. So all across the board, I absolutely loved the casting of this film. I did not have one single fault with the casting. I thought they were all fantastic. And yeah, the casting is just brilliant. The story itself is very, very simple, but works. They don't try to embellish anything or what have you. They just keep things very, very simple with the storyline. They threw in a few little twists and turns where they weren't supposed to be overly kind of big, kind of things. Just enough to kind of keep you engaged and what have you, but don't kind of hinge on the entire main plot and everything. So I thought they did a really great job with taking a very, very simple premise, executing it perfectly with the correct cast. To be honest, I really like. As I said at the start of the video, I didn't have great expectations for this film. I wasn't expecting a lot from it, but I actually came out of the cinema really happy, having had a great time. full of energy, and I just, I'm going to watch this movie again. I thought it's that good. If they push it through to streaming really quick and what have you, I'm going to sit down and definitely watch this movie again. I had a great time with it. I mean, if you're looking for something really intellectual and stimulating or what have you, this is definitely not the movie for you. This is just a good, couple of hours, it's just under 2 hours, so it's a good kind of rom-com on the couch, with your partner, or a good date night film if you're interested in taking someone out on a date or whatever and you don't know what to do. Definitely a good one for a date night. It's got romance, it's got action, it's got comedy. What more could you want? It's really I think it's great. I really enjoyed it. Hit me up in the comments section below. Let me know what you guys think. Are you a fan of John Cena? Are you a fan of Christian Slater like I am? I'd be interested to know what you guys think of this film. Hit me up in the comments section below. At the moment, it's got an IMDB score of 5.6 out of 10. It hasn't got a Rotten Tomatoes score at the moment as far as I can see. But that should probably be coming in the next couple of days. Look, personally, I'd give it a good 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, it was fun, engaging. I enjoyed myself immensely. I do not regret spending my time or my money to go and see this film. Really, really excited to see what John Cena does next. Only time will tell. And so that's my thoughts and opinions on Freelance. I do apologise about my voice. I'm still getting over this bug from the other week. It is what it is. So, again, hit me up in the comment section below. I'll be interested to know what everyone else thinks. Until next time, guys, stay jacked and stay nerdy.